Man, it's so cold. Blanket. Give it back. Run.
Peace be with you. This video is brought to you by the Lord Himself. Click the link in the description for 100% off your eternal salvation today. Okay, I'm so excited to actually open these things because I've been waiting so long, and I just want to get right to it. And I'm opening this one first because it's the smallest one, and I think I know what this is. Okay. So this one's nothing crazy. So, back to the side. Okay, so these are the new, well, they're not new headphones that just came out, but I got them just in case these ever broke down because I've been using the Sonys for a little bit, like 2-3 years almost, and just I feel like any day now they might break. So it's good to have these, but I'm not going to open these because they're just in case of an emergency. But now we get into the real serious stuff. And I want to start today with, or first, this one. Now, props to Best Buy for keeping up on their word because they said they would deliver everything in 3 or 4 days. And usually when I order things from other websites, it takes about 6-7 days. So I'm surprised everything arrived like together. And I don't know, something about that just makes me so happy because I got to just see them like at the door, like when I went to open the door outside, everything was just there. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's nothing else in there. Okay. So, if you know me personally, you might be like, what are you doing? Why are you purchasing Apple products? Aren't you a Android type of guy and Windows? And the truth is, yes, but I actually used to be an Apple guy back when it was actually goated, back when they were the goats. So this was like back when like Steve Jobs was alive. And back then, every time he would release something, it was just banger after banger after banger. And then I feel like Apple kind of fell off. But recently, even though they still make pretty overpriced products, not terrible products, just overpriced, I feel like they finally reached the point where they release something that's very, very good, very powerful. And the price, it's not bad, especially if you have a student discount. Oh, I think I know what this is. This is an interesting way of showing something. Oh, I see. Duh. Okay. Oh, that looks so nice. That's so shiny. I haven't opened Apple products in a long, long time. The last Apple product I got was in 2019 when I got an iPad 9th generation. And that was because it was a gift. It was random. But me actually purchasing one, or like actually getting one because I wanted to get one, it's been such a long time. It's been, I think, since I was like 6 or 7 years old. Because I used to have an iPad mini. I still do have it, but they're just not the same anymore. Okay, I'm wondering what this one is. This one's very, like, it's not that heavy. Oh yeah. Now, you might be a little confused as to why there's another iPad. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I just didn't know how to spend money, you know? Once you get into the Apple like ecosystem and you go to the Apple store online, you just click, 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 and next thing you know, you accidentally get 2 iPads. That's a joke. I have a purpose for each of these. I didn't just buy another one because I wanted to. Now this one. I think I know what this one is. Oh wait, I don't think I require this to open it. Ah, here we go. It has another one of these like weird tags where you have the key. Is it another iPad? Who knows? I know. Oh yeah. That is beautiful. Wow. You know, as much of a hater I am on Apple, not really a hater, it's just more like they make some of these silly decisions. Their boxes are really, really nice. Really satisfying to look at. And I'm running out of space here. But that's okay. Now the next thing I want to open is this one. And I think I know what this is. Of course, I know what everything is. Kind of. Let's see. These. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, if you saw the little image there, you probably know what it is. But okay, I'm not building this here, but I want you guys to guess what this is. Something goofy I got. I didn't think it would actually arrive, but it did. Best. Let me check my notes here. Best $96 I ever spent. Okay, now let's get back to serious things though. This one. Oh, you know exactly what this is. I didn't expect it to be so big. Okay, so now this is not an Apple product. Clearly, Apple doesn't make purple, or they don't sell purple things. At least I don't think they do. Okay, so this is a microphone, clearly. So I use this microphone for these type of content videos, but if I want to do voiceovers and just have that nicer quality audio, this is going to come in handy. So really excited because I've never actually used a microphone like this before. So super excited about that. Now I'm officially out of space and I still have one more thing to unbox, you know, Apple style, one more thing. I'll probably have to put these to the side, at least as closely as I can put them to the side. Okay, now this one, this beauty right here. Okay, you probably can't even see me anymore, and that's because this is too big. I don't even know if I can open it here. I'll try. We'll see. Hopefully nothing breaks. You're thinking I could just buy another one. Okay. So, a little knife. Well, that tape is really strong. Oh yeah, this is too big to open here. Yeah, I don't even know how I'll get this out. If I can get it out, I'll probably have to get rid of these. I can put them here. Okay, now I got a little bit more room. Still not enough. It's never enough. Wow, they really put it in there. Oh wait, I think I know how I have to get it out. That's gonna be really hard though. I might just have to tear the box because of the way it's placed inside. I'm making a lot of mess, which it's fine. It's fine. It's just cardboard. It's okay, guys. I mean, life is good. Yeah. This is a interesting way of putting all this in here. Okay, so HDMI cable, power cable. What is this? Oh, it's the stand. See, Apple, it doesn't cost you a lot to put a stand inside. Okay, and then have our manuals. Of course, I'll read those later. I actually do read my manuals. And then there's like screws. Oh, I know, it's the back side of the stand. Okay, and I'm guessing the screen is in here. Oh, whoops. It's okay. As long as the screen is fine. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. Okay. Now this is a big screen. I think this is the biggest monitor I've ever had. Okay, let me just... Nice. Look to the side. Oh wow, it's very thin. They weren't kidding about the thin in the name. That is quite a view. Wow. Oh, the smell though. That's an interesting smell. It smells like plastic, like new plastic. That is very cool. It's so weird opening products like this, especially one that's this nice looking. Okay, I'll put this to the side real quick. And before we keep going, I'm a little thirsty, so I want to try this. I just got it a couple weeks ago, and wonder if it tastes as good. Also, stay tuned for a video on protein shakes, supplements, and all that good stuff. Bruh, another cover. Well, it is milk, so. I've tasted Fruit Loops before, and oh, this does smell like Fruit Loops. Okay, so a couple days ago, I had Fruit Loops for the first time in like, I don't know, 6-7 years, and this smells just like it. But does it taste like it? Yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, so the Fruit Loops flavor is not as strong as I thought it would be. The smell is, it's pretty Fruit Loops, but the taste. I'm not gonna lie, it's not very strong Fruit Loops flavor. Like if you were to drink this without smelling it, I don't think you would know that it's Fruit Loops. I think you would just be like, oh wow, it tastes like a cereal. I just don't know exactly what type of cereal, but if you smell it, it does smell like Fruit Loops. But anyways, so back to these right here. Now, the budget for this video is honestly kind of insane. It's around about $3,000, and that's crazy for just the second video on this channel because the first one was already expensive. It was already around $71 just for the gym membership. So it was pretty interesting that how the second video is just way more expensive. And honestly, it's just been a huge blessing. Shout out to the Lord again. Thank you for sponsoring this video and allowing all this to be possible. And then looking at my notes here, if you want to know about the prices, so the M4 MacBook Air that I got was $957.06 before tax. The M4 MacBook Mini was $499 before tax. The M3 iPad Air was $599 before tax, and then the iPad 11th Gen or A16 was $339 before tax. The LG monitor I unboxed a few minutes ago, that was $189.99 before tax. The microphone here, the AM8, yeah, this one was $67, and then the little headphones I got to replace my other ones just in case they ever break down, those were $24.99 before tax. And that blue thing I unboxed at the way beginning of the video, that's a Wapo chair. It was $96.59, and I think it's the only item that had like no tax, probably because it isn't technology. But anyways, back to the serious stuff. I'm really excited about this one right here in particular because it's so small. I've seen the pictures of it. I've seen people talk about it online. I can't believe how small they made this backwards. How small they were able to make this. So cool. And the amount of power it has. Like all of these devices, guys. The reason why I bought a bunch of Apple products in the first place is because, well, the Lord blessed me with him, right? But also because Apple finally reached the point where, wow, the price to performance ratio is actually a good deal. Oh, wow. It's so shiny. I don't even want to like touch it. Oh yeah, people are right. I keep seeing videos where people are like, oh, that fresh apple smell. And since I haven't smelled a fresh new Apple product, I was like, what are they talking about? But now I know what they mean. Okay, now let's unbox this iPad 11th Gen A16. So the problem with the old iPads they used to release every year was that they were like the bare minimum, especially on storage. Like you would either have to get the base model, which usually had 64 gigabytes. And then if you wanted more storage, obviously, if you want more things with Apple, you just gotta pay. So you would have to pay, and you would get 256 gigabytes. But the price jump to get to 256 gigabytes was so big that you might as well just get a newer iPad or get something else. Wow. Ooh, I want to take this off. Oh, that's a good sound. Oh, wow. That is beautiful. Wow. That banana color is so good. I think I might get some Minion sticker for this, because that's great. That's a great color. Apple usually has like dull colors like gray or black or like some sort of like dark color. I'll let that turn on for a bit. But wait, did it already turn on? Oh, that was fast. The A16, baby. I think that's the same chip that's in the iPhone 14, just with a one less core. And I believe it has 6 gigabytes of RAM. Would have been cool if they added 7, but that's okay. Now this one, this is a really good iPad. Even though this one's already amazing, and for like 90% of people, I recommend this one, just because iPads nowadays, like starting this year, they're actually great for the price. Like this one, I found on Amazon for like $280. That's a steal, like 100%. Because Apple products aren't bad. Like I said, I used to be an Apple fanboy back when Steve Jobs was alive, and they were the goats. And now, I wouldn't say they're the goats, but they still make good products, and now they actually make them at okay prices for the starting. The starting price is actually decent. Wow. That new electronics, man, that new Samil. So fascinating. So interesting how like similar yet different it is compared to this one. Like that one turned on even faster. And it's in another language. How cool. Oh wow, now how do I get this one? Oh snap. Oh, I forgot about the accessories. The wall brick, the USB-C to USB-C, and your instructions or manual, whatever. I believe it doesn't come with stickers anymore, which is sad. But I'll never use these chargers that come with it because I already have a USB-C device. My phone is already USB-C, so I don't need that. Oh, bruh, now I can't. See, this is a problem with new devices. I'm just so excited that it's hard to keep my emotions contained here a little bit. But look at this. I mean, just putting them next side to side. Oh, it's magnetic. I forgot that they had magnets and they just attach to each other. That's so cool. But yeah, so this is gonna be my brain rot machine, and this is gonna be my Netflix and YouTube machine. That's clearly why you buy an iPad for. But no, just kidding. I'm actually using this device to edit videos, mostly this one. Okay, so this one is a desktop computer, and the reason why I got it was because the performance you get on this tiny machine is insane for how much you're paying. And so I'm going to take advantage of that. Obviously, with my setup, that's also the reason why I got the LG screen, just for that MacBook right there. And I didn't really care about 120 hertz or anything like that. I was just looking for a monitor that was high resolution, at least 1440p. In the big 2025, 1440p is what you have to go with. And so I got that one, and this can handle anything you throw at it. 4K. I think you can do like 2 6K displays on this, which is overkill for an entry level Mac. I think it's the cheapest Mac you can get with an M4 chip in it. It's even cheaper than this because this one was basically $1,000. And for that money, I would go with that, even though it doesn't come with a screen or a keyboard or anything like that. It's 2025. I feel like everybody has at least a TV they could connect it to. And also the ports. The ports on this is amazing. I didn't even show you guys the ports. So you have your AC, power, Ethernet, HDMI, 3 Thunderbolts, I believe they are, and then 2 USB-Cs on the front. These aren't Thunderbolt. And then you have your headphone jack, which is amazing that Apple sells every single product, like mobile device, without a headphone jack, like their iPads and their iPhones. Yet they still have it on this and the MacBook. It just doesn't make any sense, but it's whatever. Apple does what Apple does. Okay. Oh, gotta be real careful with this one. Oh, I forgot the color I ordered for that. Oh, snap. That's a very attractive color. Oh, and it does come with a braided cable. Interesting. I also won't be using this, not because I'm wasteful, but because, like I said, everything is USB-C at my home. And this has USB-C ports. And a headphone jack. See, that's what I was talking about. Wow, it's so thin. And it's so light. It's so cool how they've evolved over the years. Oh yeah, and here's the brick. USB-C, I think this is, it's 30 watts. Very slow charger. I don't know why Apple ships their devices with slow charge. Even the iPad ones, I think, are like super slow. So I have a 65 watt charger ready for that. And I want to turn this on. Not like that, guys. Like, I want to, power it on. Oh, that's cool. Wow, it's like those cheap toilet papers you see at like stores. That's pretty cool. Hello to you too. Wow. I'm actually kind of glad I got the smaller version of this. I think this is a 13-inch. There's a 13 or a 15-inch. I was going to get the Pro, but I was like, the M4 chip.
To use English as the main language, press the return key.
Whoa. Yeah, sure. It's so the M4 chips that came out, they're so good that I feel like you don't need the Pro. Obviously, if you need it for like making movies or something high end like that. Actually, I don't want to set this up right now because I actually, surprise, I do have an Apple account. What are they called? The iCloud. I do have one of those. It has a little fingerprint. Nice. But like I was saying, wow, the screen is really nice, really thin. Yeah, I didn't need the Pro because the M4 chip is already so good, and that's the reason why I got this one. Remember, because the Airs, like in the name, they have no fan, so obviously it might thermal throttle, right? That's why I got this one because the same chip is on here, and this one has a fan already, so I might push this one more, and it has more ports, and the screen's gonna be bigger. That's why I got a big screen, so I'm already pushing this to its limits when I use it. So having this is just more like to watch movies. Like, I'm just using this to scroll on Facebook, guys. Come on, that's what you do with Apple devices. Like I said, you get one for brain rot, you get one for your YouTube and Netflix, you get one for looking at memes all day on Facebook, and you get one for that one website we don't talk about. But yeah, it's so cool to finally be able to open these and show them off. Not off, that's the wrong word. Show them to you guys. But yeah, you guys just have to remember that these are just tools that I'm going to use. They're just going to help me make more videos, make more high quality content, and release it faster, because I feel like I take a long time to make every video. I mean, this one right here is already like past over a month compared to the first one, so I have to like speed them up. And also, if you're wondering what type of desk this is actually a grill I got on Sam's Club. It was $250. I needed a desk with wheels, and I think this is the cheapest version or cheapest way to get a desk with wheels that can also cook. Your desk can't cook. This one, I can power it on and just put put some gas on it, and it'll start cooking quite literally. So can your desk do that? And these things open like wings, the little covers, so the desk can expand. So that's the whole reason why I got a grill for this. Might sound like a waste, but it's a cool desk. Using it to unbox videos now. And yeah, like I said, the price to performance ratio on these devices is actually kind of insane. Like, this one has the M3 in it, which is already overpowered. Any type of M chip on an iPad is just overkill. So I was like, might as well get the M3, because I know the M4 is out, the M4 iPad Pro. But I was just like, the iPad isn't even being used really well.
Language. Press the return
This
key.
is still talking, bro. Anyways, like I was saying, this is still like super overkill. Even if you have an M1 chip, or even something like the A16 that's in the iPad 11, they're overkill for an iPad. You you can't really use all that performance. Even if you edit videos, like, you might get a couple minute or two faster exporting times, but like in terms of gaming, like, even though Apple devices have been getting better at gaming, like playing Cyberpunk now, or you could play Death Stranding with metal effects, it's still not worth paying so much money to have a lesser experience. It's better to just wait for the like M7 chips in a couple of years, maybe even the M10, and by then I feel like it'll be actually worth buying something like an Apple product like this to actually play games that you would normally find on something like PlayStation or like your PC even. That's also another thing. You might be like, whoa, you got every single Apple product except for an iPhone and AirPods. Well, I don't want to get into AirPods unless they look like this. If they don't look like that, and I don't want them. And with the thing with the iPhone, I was thinking of getting an iPhone. I was thinking of getting the iPhone 16e, because that's such a fascinating device. One camera, and like the device is like tiny compared to the phone I use. I use a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra 5G. But then I was like, am I really going to use an Apple device like an Apple device? Like, for these, it's worth it, because the chips, the performance to price ratio is insane. Like, you'd be dumb not buying these products. But with the iPhones, I feel like I don't really need that on my mobile device, especially if I'm going to look at it every day. Except for maybe Face ID. That sounds like a cool thing. But besides that, thank you so much for watching. God bless you. And remember, these are just tools, nothing else. Because I know people get lost in these things. Like, they're exciting, it's tech, like new shiny items, new toys to play with. But at the end of the day, they're just a tool to get something done in your life.